A very warm welcome to everyone who's watching this. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Today I'll be showing my A-Level GCSE 2021 Paper 1 coursework. So we have to actually make this boards, 5 boards. And this is my first board, observation. So I did some shape studies. This is Bridgman's head pieces that I wanted to work on. These are some writings, these are some shape studies. I wanted to show my transition, like different shape studies, architectural shape studies on these. Then I did some studies on eyes, the realistic version and then the cubic version. Then I did some Picasso portrait style study. Then how and why I chose, did some writings. When you flip the board, yeah, so this is the first board. We have to submit 5 boards, A2 size boards. This is, from here it is 23.5 inch and the height is 16.5 inch. This is a charcoal old man study that I did. Then this is a painting on acrylic, some realistic painting that I did. I wanted to show the observation that how I studied portraits or figurative portraits. Then this is some writing. I actually colored all my birds to show the variations. This is my first board. This is my second board. Here I'm showing my developments and experiments. This is a cubic style portrait that I did with acrylic. Then there's a cutout I did with soft pastels. And then this is something I did with lintons and textures and glitters, gold paint, the lips and pearl white and shining paint. This is textured. And then again, when you flip the board, you get this, my whole experiments, study work, supporting work for this exam, some cubic style figurative drawing, another drawing on handmade paper with pen. This is with acrylic, with no water technique, just the color. This is a bit textured. This is Christopher Maget's work. I just copied his work, replicated this to work. Cubic style portrait, this one and this one. This is with soft pastel. This is with oil pastel. This is another thing that I made with soft pastel cubic style portraits. So basically my entire process, I wanted to show some variations on cubic style paintings. And so yeah, this is my second board. My third board will be, the third one that I did was on Pablo Picasso. My artist study for this coursework I did on Pablo Picasso. So this was his painting. I tried to replicate his work. These are the swatches, these are the 3 paintings. This is, I can't even pronounce this, Portrait of Mary Therese in A Girl with Red Beret. Then this is with the watercolor. This is another Picasso's painting. This is with oil pastel, Dora Ma. So these are the 3 things I did on Picasso. Then when you again flip the board, this is the famous painting of Picasso's, the girl or woman with a mandolin. This is with acrylic and watercolor, mainly acrylic. This is the one I made, that is Picasso inspired portrait. This is my version of creating a portrait. This is with acrylic and on handmade paper. So this is my third board. This is the artist study I wanted to do on him. And the reason I chose cubic style painting is because of Picasso. So I had to do a study on Picasso. And this would be my fourth board. So this is where I'm showing my work regarding via photographs. So these are some works that I previously did on canvases. So as you can't actually submit canvases, so I did some photographs, took some photographs of my canvases and I pasted them. This is what I call the family. This is colorful paint. These are all big canvases. This is with oil paint. This is with acrylic. These are some, I named it passion because there's lots of color. Red is used, as you can see. These are some portraits, cubic style portraits. This is called passion. This is oil on canvas. This is another cubic portraits. I call it the moods. And here I actually wanted to show my work on a bottle because I usually do a lot of bottle work. These are the works I have done regarding as a study for the last one and a half year. Altered bottle art. I collected empty alcohol bottles, cleaned it. Then this is with spray paint and glue gun. This has a steampunk theme. This is with plaster of Paris and twine. And for the exam I did this. I wanted to photograph it and show it. A regular whiskey bottle, and then I turned it into this art piece. This is with acrylic. So I photographed this entire thing and attached to it on my work. So yeah, this is my fourth board where I wanted to show my extra stuff that I did as a part of my exam. So for this exam, A-level GCSE, we are supposed to, for paper 1 coursework, I picked up the style cubic style paintings, cubic style portraits, mainly cubic style portraits. So how I got into that and experimenting on canvas and or on bottles, I wanted to show everything. So yeah, this is one thing. And when you flip the board, actually, yeah, so this one, sculpture making study works. So I'm not good at making sculptures. This was my first attempt to make a sculpture. This is just a cubic style painting I did previously, and I cut it out and pasted it. So in this, you can see with clay, I first made the shape with wire and clay and cardboard, how it turned out, and gradually the final piece. So I just wanted to show another medium, which is clay, a sculpture study. I wanted to do this, so I tried making this as my part of my study. And as you can't submit, you can photograph this and then create this, make a collage or paste the photographs and show how you did everything. So that's what I tried to do on my fourth board. And this would bring us to the last board. That would be my fifth board. And these are some studies that I did. I'll show you my final piece a bit later on when I flip the board. So this is with acrylic. This is with oil pastel. This is with oil paint. And some writings, why I did it, how I did it, and some swatches of the work. So these are the studies I initially did it, and then this is actually my final piece. I call it Antharnila, the Eternal Saga of Radha Krishna. I picked this particular one as my final piece. I'm submitting this. I painted this, but before doing this final piece, I actually worked on a very large canvas, as you can see. This is the work in progress. This is the finished version. And it's called Antharnila, the Eternal Saga of Radha Krishna. These are some writings, why I did it, how I did it, and some swatches. and this is the one I call it my final piece. Oil on this is with oil painting on a handmade paper. So the famous Radha Krishnan of Hinduism, I picked that up, that particular topic and theme, and tried to portray their love story on my painting, as an abstract form, as a modern paint, contemporary modern paint, like a cubic style. So I would call this my final piece, and how I got it through this entire process. So basically, this A-level AGCSE, we have to submit 5 boards, and from the first to last, you basically show all your developments, what you did, how you did it. It's important to show everything, and write it down also, and mention. So this actually helps. So tomorrow is my submission. I hope you all liked it, and comment down below how it has been, and later on when my results come out, I'll update what I got. So yeah, thank you everyone, and this would be it. Thank you.